you know, you mentioned on the stool when you were talking to your coach that besides saying that you were done, one thing that you kept saying was, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. When was there a moment in the fight where you realized that you didn't have it? Like, when did you have that realization?
Like the first, like 2 minutes.
Man.
And that just comes from me, and people who know me and who have talked to me are gonna understand this kind of deeply. I'm so ambitious that walking around like just day to day, like I'm almost never happy. Like I'm always trying to do better or get better. And my weakness is sometimes I will try to run away from what's happening because I kind of am hurting a little bit every single day, trying to do something that I want more than anything. And it's hard sometimes when you have to see that things aren't the way you want it to be. Or whatever, but I actually think it's absolutely like disgusting that people aren't talking about Austin and his performance, and like his back was against the wall. Like, if I went out there and beat him, he would have been 1-3 in the UFC, and that wouldn't have looked good. Like his stories, like I don't know, like no one really should be fucking talking about me. They should be talking about Austin and his performance and how awesome he did. If anything, it should be hyping him up more that he beat a dude that had a lot of hype, and maybe that's all it is just hype. Nah, if the commission wasn't there, he would have got me back, I think.
You think so?
I would have went out there and we wouldn't be having this conversation. I think the man fucking gave me a place to live when I needed somewhere to live instead of out living in my fucking car. And I actually didn't want anything to do with MMA until I knocked on his door and was like, hey man, I need help and I want you to coach me. And he's done nothing but be there for me and do everything he can for me. And so for people to come out and say that he was wrong in that situation, there's literally no debate or discussion about it. At the end of the day, unless someone wants to have like at the end of the day, I'm the one paying him. And that's what I wanted him to do. And that's what I expected him to do. And if I was cornering someone else, that's exactly what I would have done. And there's really no discussion about it. Rob did the right thing, and he's always done right by me.
How close were you to just saying, fine, I'll go?
Pretty.
So on like a scale of 1 to 10, like a 6 to 7 range, was it that close?
I don't know. I don't really know how to quantify that.
Fair enough. And you mentioned it too. Like he's taken the criticism. He's even talked about it with ESPN and other outlets. He did a 30 or so minute interview with Ariel Helwani yesterday. And one of the things that stuck out to me from that conversation was the fact that he said that you actually called him on Sunday to check in on him to see how he was doing. What was that conversation like?
It was hard because It was just hard because I know he's put a lot of time and effort into me, and he believes in me, and I actually deleted all my social media, and like I haven't really seen anything other than like one or two things that people have sent me, or like my best friend or some of my friends have talked to me about. So I heard about it, and I immediately was just like, I just gotta I want to make sure Rob's okay, and that's a big reason why I want to come and why I'm talking to anyone in general, because he doesn't deserve that at all. He only deserves praise for helping me get to where I got, and trying to do everything he can for someone like me that just asked for it, and for not really anything in return of value.